I like how joyous you look there.
All right, we're up, John.
Welcome to the only show with more balls in those pits where children disappear for hours. John Rambo presents the show live. I'm OJ, and here with me is the man who started it all, John Rambo, and as a special guest, the man who will never blow this ever, Howard.
I don't know what to say. We got Howard and John. Christmas has certainly come early for me. This is exactly what I wanted for Christmas. I went to the mall. There was a homeless man. I'm not sure if he was Santa or a homeless man. He had red pants, so I sat on his lap. It was kind of uncomfortable for me and the people that were watching. And I said I would like to do the show with John and Howard this year for Christmas. That's all I want. Also, I'd like $1 million. But I didn't get that part. But I got you guys here. How are you, my friends? What's going on, guys?
Howdy, 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 howdy.
You know what I want for Christmas?
What do you want?
My 2 front teeth.
But you already have them.
Those are dentures he has. Those are fake.
Yep, they are.
Howie, what's going on, man? We finally got you.
Oh, same old. Just keeping it real, I guess.
You got today off or what?
No, I had class and been going nuts with that. But aside from that, everything's been going good. I put up some YouTube videos. I still got
What'd you put
several
up?
more.
What do you got? What's going on?
Call of Duty, or as I like to call it, Call of Booty.
Yeah, that's
I
what
think
you do
I would
like
prefer to
call
play the second versus the first.
Call of Booty. Yeah, I've been playing with Nestor.
it. Awesome.
Coruchado, Hazard, P-Dog.
Oh wow, the whole crew there. Howard's
whole
got his own crew going now.
Oh,
Yes.
man, you're like, Tracy Jordan and .com and that other guy.
.com.
That's the dude's name. 30 Rock. Yeah.
His name is .com.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
He has a real name, but Tracy gets mad when they say it.
All right.
Wow.
So let's start off this week's show. Let's talk a little bit about next week's show.
Why are we already? We didn't even finish today's show. We're gonna talk
We're
about
going
next
to
week's
kind of
show.
preview next week's show a little bit as we begin here.
What the hell was that, John?
It'll be a couple of minutes. Yeah, calm down, Howard.
Oh.
So next week's show will be our final show.
Final show.
It'll be the last show, right, John?
Of the year?
Okay, I was testing you with that. It's the final show of the year. It'll be next week.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
You
hey.
scared me.
What's it
You
doing the tests, man?
Yeah, but John, because John doesn't know what's going on ever. I don't know why this is.
It's because you don't tell me anything.
You don't ask me. I have to be asked. It's not my
Oh.
responsibility to go teach everyone in the world everything, right? Howard, you could back me up on this. Am I supposed to go and knock at everyone's door and teach them how to do all kinds of things, welding and sheetrock construction and all these things that I know how to do?
I don't know, man. I look up to you as my mentor.
Well, you should. John doesn't know what's happening. He actually believed maybe it was the final show ever. He seemed like he was buying into that. But next week will be the last show for the year, for 2012. Possibly the last show ever, though, because the world is supposed to end. According to the Mayans.
Wow. Yeah, that's right. When is that? The
No.
20,
I don't know.
22nd?
Yes.
If I remember correctly, it's not necessarily the world's going to
No, that's what it is,
end.
John. Stop.
It's
No.
the calendar's resetting.
No,
right?
it's the end of the world.
As we
Because
know it.
we should, because like everything in our society, we base things on what the Mayans told us. Forget modern science and technology. What do the Mayans have to say about this?
Wait, John.
People
if
that
we're
died a
so-
billion years ago.
we
John,
base
if we're
our
so- Ugh.
we base our future on mythological creatures and
Yes, we base our entire society and beliefs on what people drew on walls several thousand, 100,000 years ago.
Wait, John,
Yes.
John. If we believe everything the Mayans told us, and we're getting our future from the Mayans, why do we have incandescent light bulbs?
It was a sponsorship deal. So anyway,
you know what I believe in?
what do you believe, Howard?
I believe in I put my whole life belief in those what are those 2 little things that they use to look for dowsers. There you go.
Dowsing sticks,
Yep,
dowsing
dowsing
rods,
stick.
dowsing rods.
That's what I use to predict my future. Dowsing rods.
Wow. Okay.
So you predict your future by where you find bodies of water.
Hey, they say that
Yeah, it's the most important thing, I guess, right?
yeah, exactly. And they say
Yeah.
that you can find what is it, dead spirits and things like that. So
Dead spirits.
What are you
Yeah,
gonna do
off
with
of
a
a
dead
dowsing
spirit,
rods.
man?
I don't know. It's gonna
I
follow
mean-
me around.
Gonna take it for walks or something?
Yes.
All right, you guys are out of control. So next week's show, It's going to be a Christmas special show. Got a couple things we're going to do. We're going to go all out on this one, try to end 2012 with a bang, Howard. You like to end things with a bang. Usually when you leave a room, you end it with a bang.
Is it flatulence bang or
all kinds of whatever, some kind of bang.
That's not just when he leaves the room.
So next week we're gonna have all kinds of stuff going on. I'm gonna bring the guitar with me. I'm gonna play some Christmas music. Maybe OJ will have his whatever that thing is that makes noise that he has.
Sick.
The what is that, a whistle or something? I don't even know what that is.
It's an Irish whistle.
recorder?
Yeah.
Irish whistle.
We're also gonna have a preview of the new Schnozman Hole Punch episodes. I'm gonna have a little preview as part of next week's show. So that's what's going on. Are you around, Howard? You want to get in on this, or you're gonna see how today goes, and maybe you'll decide if you want to be part of this or not.
Yeah, I'll be part of it. I don't mind.
All right. I was starting to look at some of the songs I wanted to play next week, and some of my favorite Christmas songs, usually from the ones from those like Christmas specials, like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and the Santa Claus movie. And I asked John today. John was at work, and I sent him a message. And I'm like, "Have you heard of the Snow Miser and the Heat Miser? Do you know who they are?" He goes, "I have no idea." So I felt, Howard, do you know what those characters are? Have you seen? I think it's called The World Without Santa Claus was the movie. Came out in the 70s. It was one of those claymation movies. Do you have any idea what I'm talking about?
No, the only one I watched was Rudolph.
Does anyone in the chat know what those are? Moondog says yes. Moondog 4. There we go.
Have you guys ever seen the movie The Snow Queen?
What is that?
It's an old movie that it's kind of funny. It starts off like in some 60s department store with some old man telling children a story, and then it goes to really, really old school colored animation telling the story of the Snow Queen and how her mirror broke and a shard of it landed in some kid's eye and he became a jerk.
So this is what I don't understand, because how do you know about this movie, but you don't know like the movies that played every day during Christmas when we were kids?
I didn't see Die Hard till 3 years ago.
And that sounds like a creepy movie, too. Old men telling stories
I don't know what that is.
Little kids. That's a little weird, man. It's a very
anyway,
weird.
So I wanted to learn this Snow Miser, Heat Miser song. And then John's like, I never heard of this. So I was like, shit, I probably shouldn't bother because, maybe no one's heard of this but me for some reason. But a couple people in the chat now are saying that they know what that is. So I'm going to put that together. I was thinking John I could be like the Heat Miser and you were the Snow Miser.
Oh man, because I'm so cool.
Could I be Rudolph?
You're gonna have to watch the movie, John. By next
Can I just learn the song?
No, you gotta watch the whole movie. It's a good movie, and you should have seen these movies. I don't know why you haven't. It's kind of strange to me. Do you believe in Christmas? Are you anti-Christmas or something? What's happening?
How would I be anti-Christmas?
Because you haven't seen it. We talked about this last year. You didn't see like any of the Christmas movies.
So?
What was going on when these were on? Did you just go, I don't want to see
I was with my family instead of watching TV.
Every day in December? Have you seen National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation?
Yes, but I don't remember it because I was young.
Howard, have you seen this movie?
Yes, I have.
That's
one of the
my,
greatest movies.
Yeah. That's one of my favorite movies, just period, actually, not just Christmas movies. I actually watched it recently. It's just really excellently done.
That and that other movie with the kid.
Home
that
Alone?
small
Christmas Story?
Is it a Christmas story?
Yeah,
I wouldn't know. I don't remember that movie either.
I'm going to shoot your eye out.
Yes,
Yeah.
that one.
And the slide.
I want to know what's going on at John's house during the holidays and no one watches these movies. I'm coming by. I'm going to come over. I'm going to see what you guys are doing over there.
So what did you do? Okay, so let me ask you this.
First of all, maybe it's me because I was basically raised by the television when I was a kid.
Yeah, the majority of your Christmas time was spent in front of the TV?
Yeah, but majority of my life was they just kind of put me in front of it and they went out and I don't know what they were doing.
Wow, so TV raised you?
I was raised by, I sent Bob Saget a tweet, and I said, Bob, you basically raised me from a small child. When all those other kids were running around out there, they were pretending to be Superman or Batman. I was Danny Tanner, and I beat their asses. And I sent this to him, and he didn't respond, and it broke my heart. But
Well, when I think of someone beating someone up, Danny Tanner's the first one who comes to mind.
So, a Christmas Story you've seen, Howard?
Yes, the Christmas Story I have.
Is that something you got your family would do? You watch all these movies?
Sometimes. I don't know. It's just, yeah. I was too busy with my toys and things like that. And
Yeah, I didn't get any, maybe. I don't know what was going on.
wow, you were deprived.
I still am. How about Home Alone? You like the Home Alone? I know John.
Dude, I watched that in the theaters. Home Alone 2.
I did too.
Ah, nice.
Yeah.
I went to see Home Alone 2 in the theater. It was so packed. They were allowing people to sit in the aisles.
No, they didn't.
Yes, they did.
No.
It was
Oh,
a
that
complete
is so gross.
It was a total fire hazard. People were sitting in aisles. They were on top of parents' shoulders. It was a phenomenon.
What's
That's all
wrong
we
with
had.
sitting on the floor, John?
At a movie
Well,
theater,
it's-
it's covered in popcorn, fake butter stuff, gum, and other fluids. It's gross.
Hey, if you roll around the floor, you're gonna look like one of those. What is it? Popcorn balls. Those Christmas popcorn balls.
When John was a small boy, he actually experienced the events of Home Alone. He was left alone. He did not go somewhere nice like his own home or like New York City, like in the movie. He was actually put on a plane, and he was in Iraq for a little while, alone. And he did the whole thing. Do it, John. Do the thing. Come on.
Did you learn how to speak Arabic?
You actually made the stream like stutter there, so I could by doing that. That's
As
awesome.
it should.
Yeah. How about let's see here, the Nightmare Before Christmas? Have you seen that?
Yes.
I only saw it like one time. I thought it was okay. People are really into that movie.
The songs are pretty good.
Okay. How about Bad Santa? That's probably one of my favorites.
Yeah, that was a surprisingly good movie.
No, I did not watch that.
Oh, you
I
gotta
watched
see
it
it,
at
Howard.
someone's birthday party.
Yeah, it's worth watching. It's actually very good.
Oh, did you say It's a Wonderful Life?
I could have, yes. That is a Christmas movie. It does apply. It's a Wonderful Life. I've seen the play.
I've never seen it.
You've never seen the movie.
Never. It's
You brought
on
it
TV
up.
all
You
the
brought
time.
up the movie just to say you never saw it. That's what just happened right now?
That's what just happened.
Yeah, you should watch that. Miracle on 34th Street. It's not as good. It's more of like I don't know, kiddie. I don't know.
So what do you want? A hardcore Santa comes out with two M16s and start gunning people down movie?
That's the movie I'm gonna make someday.
Isn't the night Santa went crazy? That's what happened in the
Hey,
song.
according to Futurama, there's a killer Santa Claus robot.
What's his name?
eh.
RoboClaus?
Yeah, Robo Claus.
Santa-bot?
No one can go outside during Christmas.
That makes sense. How about Elf? Have you seen
I
Elf?
have not seen
No,
that
I
yet.
did not see that.
Though
Come on,
I have
guys.
seen the one where Santa's brother is Jeremy Piven or something.
What are you guys doing all day? Going to work? You gotta watch movies instead. Come on.
Oh, what about that other movie with Tim the Toolman Taylor? He's the
That
Santa
was
Claus.
just
Santa Claus.
Santa Claus.
That
Yeah,
was Santa
yeah.
Claus.
I don't
Son
like
of a
I've seen
bitch.
that one.
I don't like those. I don't
Wait,
like those.
wait. We're missing one.
What?
What's that?
Jingle All the Way.
Jingle All the Way. That's great. Anything to say about it, John? Just bring it up.
All I remember is the jetpack and the Christmas tree.
Yes. Let's see. About Scrooged.
Oh my gosh, with Bill Murray as a modern day Scrooge. That was awesome.
Well, not anymore. It was like an 1989 Scrooge.
Oh my gosh, that's not even modern
That's
anymore.
yeah, that's
Christmas
pretty old.
Carol is one of my all-time favorite movies, and it's pretty amazing. You think about that, when that book must have came out, how great it must have been. And how many things are based on that, John?
Wow.
Think about it. It's all about like your past and becoming better and things, and that was some genius work right there. And,
I heard the
I love all
remake
the
that
versions of it.
I heard the remake they did with
Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey was good. I didn't get to watch that one.
Yeah,
Wait,
have
wait.
no-
They remade wait. They remade what with Jim Carrey?
Christmas Carol.
It was an animated movie, and I thought
Oh.
it was good. I actually just watched it a couple days ago. I've been watching all these movies. See, I have a Christmas Carol. I have National Lampoon's right here. But that's what I do for the holidays. I don't know. So people get presents for their loved ones. I just watch movies.
Did you watch it on Broadway, John?
What's that?
Christmas Carol?
No.
I did. It was like a yearly class trip. Every year we would go. It was fun.
Wow, that's cool.
It was fun.
So y'all saw the same movie every year?
Yes.
So anyway, the Jim Carrey,
Yes.
the I don't know, the animated 3D animation, what you call that? The Christmas Carol was pretty good. It was too short though. They tried to cut a lot out of it to keep it like an hour 30, because it's like supposed to be like a kids kind of thing. So I kind of heard it a little bit, but it is good. I thought it was good. I recommend it.
So if you were to remake the Christmas Carol, how would you do it?
How would I remake the Christmas Carol?
Yes.
It's got to be long. It's a book, and they cut so much out. The problem is you really need to get that back. You need each ghost that comes. You need the full story, and that's how you get the real picture.
So would you make it a modern day or?
No, I would keep it. I would keep it then. I don't think it needs to be remade. There's good versions of it.
I would set it in the Stone Age.
John would go even further back.
Wow.
But I think it is a timeless story that could go into any time period because it's about a dude that basically screws up a lot. And people screw up all the time. There's people screwing up out there right now. And then at the end, they try to redeem themselves.
What about people screwing?
People screwing? Oh, yeah, people screw all the time.
How did we get to that spot? Every time I glance at the chat room, the topic suddenly goes to a strange place.
John,
That's me.
Ernest saves Christmas.
Oh, he's dead now, though.
Rest in peace,
What's that
Ernest.
to do with it? Did you have
Rest
something
in
to do with his death? I mean, I don't understand what that means.
No. I just love those movies.
The
I
Ernest
loved
movies?
the Ernest movies when I was a little kid. They were awesome when I was a little kid.
All right, we found out what John was doing on Christmas. He was watching Ernest.
I was watching Ernest and Ernest.
Yes.
No.
Well, we just went on a nice rant about Christmas movies.
What do you mean, Ernest?
I guess we get more into it next week and stuff like that, and on the Christmas episode. We got some nice art going right now, holiday-themed artwork.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I got so much of it. I'm showing some of it now, some of it next week, and all that. So, yeah.
It's pretty. I like the tree.
You like that? It's not
Yeah.
real. It's not a real place.
No! I thought you were taking me there for the next time we had to record.
Let's talk
Holy what?
about some movies that are coming out. A movie that's coming out soon.
Oh, I know one.
It is by Peter Jackson. He's the director.
Oh, the Dead Alive guy.
It is called The Hobbit. The Hobbit movie.
The Hobbit, An Unexpected Journey, because it's being turned into a trilogy. We're going to take the shortest Lord of the Rings book and make it 3 movies.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. We're going to talk about it in a second, but what I read about today was that they're showing it now. It's like reviewers, they're showing it to different audiences now, like test audiences, and people are getting sick in the theater, John.
Oh, because of the frame rate.
It was
Frames per
shot.
second.
It was shot using a high-speed 3D technology, and what's happening is it's making people sick to the point where they're throwing up. And what they have dubbed this, when this happens, okay, when someone throws up after seeing The Hobbit, they have dubbed this Hobbit Vomit.
Hobbit Vomit.
Yes. So I guess you're good to go, and maybe you'll have some Hobbit Vomit of your own.
Wow, just a note. If you type into Google how many, the first thing that it pops up is how many movies is The Hobbit.
What?
I wanted to verify that The Hobbit was 3 movies, as I just said.
Yeah.
So I typed the word how, followed by the word many, into Google,
Yeah.
and then it suggested how many movies is The Hobbit.
Wow. So that's what everyone's looking up.
Wow, it reads your mind.
So what are you thinking about the Hobbit movie? You gonna go see it, Howard? Are you going? Did you?
I think I'm gonna. I like those type of movies. I never watched Lord of the Rings, and I know people are gonna peg me for it, but I like that kind of time period of movie. It's just that the movies were so long. They're like 3 hours apiece, aren't they?
3 hours apiece.
Yeah, except Hobbit
Yeah.
is shorter.
What's that?
The Hobbit one is 2 hours and 45 minutes.
And I have
15
the
minutes
attention.
less?
Yeah, I have the attention span of a freaking gnat, so I'd end up falling asleep.
Yeah, they are very long. They're not. To me, it's like they're not. Oh, let me throw in Lord of the Rings and watch that movie. You can't do it. It just becomes like the entire day.
You have to really sacrifice an entire
It's the entire evening.
8-hour block of time to watch one of them, because you're gonna have to stop in the middle for something
You gotta
because
take
it's
a
so
leak.
long.
You got to get some food. Someone's getting shot outside. You got to deal with the. I don't know what's happening. So yeah, from that aspect, I mean, like something like Star Wars, some of these other classic movies, you could throw them in and you watch them and feel good and get it done. But yeah, I think the length of it kind of wears you down. But I think they're at the same time, I think they're really they're obviously really well done.
Yeah, it's like that. What is it? Dances with Wolves. What the hell is that? 5 hours?
I
What?
wouldn't watch it.
Dances with
It's
Wolves.
5 hours. What the frell is this? Is this Spartacus or something?
No, I'm being serious. I think it's like 4 hours, 4 or 5 hours.
So John's really upset by this.
That
John,
is-
John, what's your thoughts on Hobbit? You feel like it shouldn't be 3 movies? You feel like it should be 1 movie?
Well, it's weird because we're gonna say, "Hi, I'm Peter Jackson. I'm going to take Fellowship of the Ring and make 1 3-hour movie, and I'm going to take a book that's shorter than Fellowship of the Ring and make it 3 movies."
Yeah.
I could see 2 movies because I mean, if you look at the other 3 movies, you had to cut a lot out of the books. You had to cut out like an entire epilogue
Right.
to get those 3 in there, plus Tom Bombadil, but no one really cared.
See, that book isn't very long because I actually read that one.
The Hobbit's like what, 180 pages or something?
If it was as long as the other ones, I wouldn't have bothered. I wouldn't have done it. But I was like, all right, I could have handled this one. I actually read that one.
It's, I mean, it's
well,
a
you
great
know, I guess
book.
they feel like they're building the sets and they're building the whatever, and they're
They
spending
might as well
the
get
money.
the most out of them.
All right, how many can we do? And that's just how it works, man.
Well, I was told that they're adding a lot of stuff that happened between the Hobbit and Lord of the Rings trilogy.
Yeah.
But unless it's something legit from Tolkien, I'm kind of not super thrilled about that.
Right. You're probably gonna go see it though.
I'm going to see it. Yeah, I actually have tickets to see it.
You're going to like the premiere or something? Why do you mean you have tickets?
Midnight show?
You're going to a midnight show of The Hobbit.
Yeah.
And you're gonna get out at 4 a.m.
Yeah.
All right.
And you got to work the next day.
Yeah. This is why I don't have a caffeine tolerance, friends.
Enjoy.
I hope
So-
so. If I don't get too much. Yeah, actually, you know what? If I get too Hobbit vomity, I can just take the day off.
There you go. So we'll see how that goes. I'm sure it'll be a decent movie. You know.
I think it'll be all right. Well, plus, the guy playing Bilbo kicks effing butt.
Yeah. It seems
Was
like
it Martin Freeman? He played John Watson in the show, the BBC show Sherlock.
he seems like he's fun.
First of all, the man looks like I was watching Sherlock. The man looks like a Hobbit.
That's kind of insulting.
No,
Howard, do you
no,
agree with that?
He's got the curly hair and he's smiling. He's got that Hobbit smile. He looks like a friendly fellow. Hobbits are friendly.
Well, I'll tell you
That's
what. If you
they
see him,
do.
out in the street, you say, "Hey, you're a Hobbit." Let's see if he punches you or not.
Well, if he
right.
does, it'll only hit my stomach because Hobbits are short.
John, you heard about the new X-Men movie? I did a lot of research today about movies and stuff.
What?
I heard a bit about it, but not much.
The new X-Men movie, it's a sequel to the First Class movie, right?
Yes, that much I know.
But Bryan Singer's back as director. He directed the first 2
Yeah.
movies.
Yeah.
So he has returned.
Okay.
And Ian McKellen and Patrick Stewart are back as well. They will be in this movie. So you're saying it's a sequel to the First Class movie. How is that possible? Well, guess what the title of the movie is, John?
Second class.
It's the X-Men X-Men Days of Future Past.
What?
Yes. So it's
What
gonna
the
be,
hell?
it's gonna have to do with the storyline where the X-Men go into the future, and I guess they meet each other or something, and they have a multi-Magneto, multi-Xavier guy team.
What the fuck kind of shenanigans is that?
That's what they're doing. So I want to see what you think about this.
Wouldn't that cause okay? If you look at it from a relative term of like time, doesn't that cause like a time rift, space continuum thing getting disrupted?
You know this is going to end with Doctor Who popping in and just like kidnapping half of the participants in any battle, right?
Did you ever read that storyline?
I don't remember if I
What,
did.
where the
I don't-
past meets the present?
The Days of Future Past.
No, I
storyline?
never.
I don't remember.
All right,
Claremont.
summarize it for us, please.
It has to do with I believe someone goes back in time and kills Xavier, and then things are screwed up.
Isn't
And,
that was that Bishop's deal?
No,
There was someone's deal who was coming back because someone assassinated Xavier, right?
yeah, that was I don't know. Obviously, I'm not up on this 100% as I'd like to be.
Yeah,
But-
you know why they're making this movie is because Disney's the owner of Marvel, and they're trying to cash in as much as they can.
But wait, doesn't Sony?
You guys are very negative about these things.
Wait. Disney owns Marvel, but doesn't Sony own the rights to the X-Men as long as they continue to make movies? Is that it?
I don't know. You guys are really. It's Christmas.
Dude,
Howard, you
I'm
need a
gonna be
Christmas
down
hug,
on any
Howard.
series that writes out my favorite character and replaces him with someone who is functionally equivalent.
John, that's BS, man.
Me?
All right. So my thing is like the First Class movie doesn't make sense with the other ones. There's a lot of things that
No.
screwed up. So I guess maybe it's like an alternate timeline or something, and they'll kind of cross with the other one. I don't know. Maybe that's
Not
what's
to
gonna happen.
imagine giving Deadpool I-beams.
It's the
That's
same
what's
thing.
going on.
Another
With
movie
the-
entirely.
All right, so what did you think of the Spider-Man remake? Like, what did you? I didn't watch it, but
I really liked it.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. It was not bad at all. It was pretty
So
decent.
you really felt the need for them to rehash Spider-Man again?
There's no need for anything, but I mean, it's not like you need any of this stuff. It's just entertainment at the end of the day. But I thought it was a good movie. I thought it was entertaining. I thought they did a good job. I thought it was better than the Tobey
original one?
Maguire one.
If that had come out instead of the Tobey Maguire one, I think everyone would be like, "This is so good."
Right.
Aside from the science, this is so good.
Yeah. And I thought it was really good. There's a couple things I didn't like. I didn't like that the lizard is trying to turn everyone into lizards. That's kind of weird. Then he's got,
You know what's funny? I
as
actually
John likes
just
to
read.
say, some of the science doesn't make sense.
No, John, I just read
Yeah.
an X-Men storyline where that was happening.
That was the first X-Men movie, dude.
No. An X-Men movie where people were being turned into lizards?
X-Men 1, he was trying to turn everyone into mutants.
Into mutants.
It was
But
the same
I
thing.
read a comic, which was X-Men and Spider-Man, where Dark Beast captured the lizard, and Dark Beast was turning people into lizards. Like, just like...
I'm sure it happens all the time out there. We're talking about that movie. Why?
You know what I'm looking forward to is
Yes,
Iron
what?
Man 3.
Why is that? Why are you so excited about this?
Because it's one of the only I think it's going to be the best one because everybody's turning against him.
Really?
You got to find a way.
But Tony Stark is such a likable character. I don't understand why anyone would ever turn against him. He's so friendly and kind.
Yes.
That and the new Avengers too, because I want to see what Thanos is going to do.
That's not going to be for a while, though.
Hey.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Whoa, how old is everyone going to be when they film that? Dang, man. I'm Bruce Banner.
Anyway, the Spider-Man movie I thought was great. They really took a lot of time to really develop the characters more than the other movies.
You know what they need to do is they need
stuff going on.
They need to hurry up and make a Marvel Zombies movie, like hands down, because this zombies thing is going to die out and they're going to screw it up.
Why don't you make Marvel vampires? Go ahead.
That
Here's
already
here's one
happened
for
in
you
the
guys,
comics
all
a
right?
little bit, man.
The new Superman
Jubilee.
movie. The new Superman movie. You've seen the trailers and everything for this?
Nope.
No,
Nope.
but they better get this shit right.
All right,
Nope.
so
All I saw was one poster, and I'm sad that I saw it.
all right, here's the news. Something about the new Superman movie.
Man of Steel.
John, I'm glad that you try to ignore all these things. Because hearing you do a podcast every week where you talk to many people, it's really impressive to me that you just
You
want
get
no
2
information,
points of view
so
here
you couldn't
now.
just not say anything about it. That's really impressive to me. Congratulations. Plus, something about the new Superman movie. He no longer wears the red underwear anymore.
Wow, what is he wearing now?
It's just like blue pants.
Oh, come on, man. No, okay. Let's talk about this. All right.
Yeah.
What is up with these movie studios and trying to redo the superheroes' costumes? They did that shit with X-Men, and it looked fucking terrible.
Some of them are good, some of them are bad. Like
Yeah.
Leather everywhere.
Daredevil,
Yeah.
that was really bad. That was a really bad one.
But they do that with every single movie. They want to redo their fucking costume.
Yes. But anyway, Superman, he no longer wears the red underwear. My question to you guys is, why did he wear the underwear over his pants in the first place? What was the purpose of this? Why did he do it?
Elaborate prank by his parents.
Last line of defense.
An extra layer? Do you think he's got underwear underneath? Does he not know how to dress properly?
Didn't I just say that? Last line of
All
defense.
right, so he's got underwear over the pants, then he's got pants in between it, and
Yeah.
he's got another layer of underwear under that, or he just has nothing?
No, it's underwear, leotard, and then underwear again.
A double
the last
underwear.
underwear is the last line of defense because if he sharts, something will catch it.
Is that why? Because he's Kryptonian farting.
Are you saying he's going to fart through his pants unless he's wearing Kryptonian cloth?
Yeah, perhaps that's what Howard's trying to say. And I think this is a revelation to me. I actually agree with him now. Perhaps that's why. He just needs an extra layer. And to put two underwear layers on top of each other, that would be a little too uncomfortable, so he puts it over the pants. But anyway, the new movie, he does not need this anymore. So that's what's going on with that.
Now, speaking of Superman, John, do you remember the Man of Steel movie in the 90s?
What are you talking about in the 90s? The one from, no, it was from the 90s. It was from like 5 years ago.
No, it was the 90s. There was a Man of Steel.
The Shaq movie?
Yes, the Shaq.
Yeah, all right. Yeah.
It was called Steel, wasn't it?
I thought it was
Yeah, it was
Man
called
of
Steel.
Yeah, but it was the same. It wasn't it a DC movie?
I think so. I don't know.
Yeah.
Terrible.
You
DC
saw it?
character.
You watched that?
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Terrible. Terrible. Just anything that guy's name his name is inside of is terrible. Shaq Steel was horrible. Shaq Fu was horrible. The
Yeah.
game. Then the
You are not about to dish Shazam.
Shazam was horrible.
And
Maybe
I've
he'll,
seen that movie.
Maybe he'll be in a great movie someday. He'll show you. He'll win an Oscar someday. He's retired now. He's got time to learn. You know, maybe he'll do it. I wish him luck.
Okay.
So I actually saw the Super Mario Brothers movie in the theater when it was new.
I did too.
And Street Fighter.
I did too.
Yeah.
And Mortal Kombat. I did too.
And Mortal Kombat as well. I saw that.
I watched
in the theater.
Mortal Kombat like 5 times. It was like one of the best
You
game
kept going.
movies. Yeah.
You like Sonya Blade, don't you?
Yes, I did.
All right.
Yes, I did.
All right. Let's get away from movies. I don't know why we talked about it for a long time.
Actually, I got something to ask you,
Yeah.
John.
Yes. Which one? Me?
Yeah, Rambo.
Yes.
Now, how do you feel about your team doing well this year?
It's too early in the season to have any real belief.
But they got a chance. They got a chance to make it to the playoffs.
I tell you what, man, it's really hard being a sports fan for anyone that is one of a team or a long time. It's such a difficult thing, just the ups and downs of it. And I was real excited this season. And they played the Knicks versus the Nets. The Knicks played the Nets, and I watched this game. I watched the entire game, and it went to overtime. So it was like 3.5 hours. And at the end, they lost. They lost to the Brooklyn Nets in the very end, and I was just I just wasted the entire day. I was like real upset. Like the whole next day, I was just mad. I was just in a bad mood. I called Johnny, yelled at him for no reason. No, I don't know.
But you do that all the time.
I mean, then I was like, all right, you know what? I'm not gonna get too emotionally invested until like halfway through. And I have been keeping up, and I've been watching most of the games, but I'm not gonna go completely insane and watch every second of every game right now, just because it's too difficult. Because if they eventually fail, it's like being dropped off a cliff.
No, but they made a good decision though. It's kind of like a double-edged sword.
But they're playing great, and I'm enjoying the team. I love the team.
It's a double-edged sword because they ended up contracting all these older players, man. Like, dude, when my brother-in-law told me that Jason Kidd is on the team, I said, bro, I have his rookie card from
he's
like
great.
the 90s.
Yeah, he's excellent. I mean, they got a really good, really fun team to watch. Really, like all the players are exciting in some way to watch, and I like how they play. You're trying to play defense, and I'm enjoying it.
Okay.
So I've just got to keep it rolling. I don't want to talk about too much. I don't want to get too emotionally attached because I just don't want to get stabbed in the heart again, like I have so many times before.
Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to ask you that because it's you're such a diehard Knicks fan.
Yeah, we don't want to talk about that.
Okay.
Just let them do what they got to do.
Okay, I will.
As soon as they win, I'll be the first one there. But up until that point, I don't want to mess them up. I don't want to put any pressure on. I know they're all listening to this. I don't want to put any pressure on them that might hurt them in some way.
Sorry.
Yeah. So me and John were hanging out last weekend,
Okay.
How dare you?
and we started playing. We filmed on Saturday, and like Saturday night, we started playing Mario Wii U, gyroscopic. What is it? What is it called?
Ooh, Gyroscopic Super New Mario Brothers Galaxy Universe 2.
Yeah, so we played it for like 2 hours, right? And we started from like the beginning. We wound up beating the
Like
game.
2 levels in.
Yeah, like 2 levels, and we wound up beating the game because we kept fighting all the warps,
Okay.
and we beat
Not
it in, like.
even on purpose, we just found them.
Yeah, we're not even good. We just kept playing it, and like it was like an hour and a half later, we finished it. We didn't finish. We got to the end, basically.
Yeah.
There's a lot more to do, obviously. I'm not saying we beat the entire game.
No, there's we skipped all the dooms. There is a lot of game left in there.
Yeah, but like John ran out of lives, right? And then so the last level, I was alone and I had 1 life, and I beat the last level in 1 try. That's not like you shouldn't be able to beat the last level in 1 try. Like you should have to learn what's happening and some kind of trial and error a little bit. I mean, I was a little disappointed because it was a little easy there.
All right.
Yeah.
Here's a question. Out of the 2 of you, who was the one with the big ass controller?
Oh,
No one.
no. Here's the thing: if you play with 2 players, it's really confusing, dude.
It's terrible in this regard.
If you play with 2 players, you both have to use the Wiimote.
You can't use
You
the.
can't use it.
Why?
No.
Not even as a regular controller?
You can't use it
No.
at all.
No.
That's stupid.
Yes, it is.
And they also sell the Pro controller, which is like the Xbox controller.
Okay.
You can't use that at all.
Why?
I don't know.
Dude, thank God I
Sorry,
didn't get one.
This
Thank God I
only
didn't
works
get
on
one.
hardcore games, and Mario's too
Thank God I
casual.
didn't get. Okay, did you guys play it online, or did you play any games online, John?
We played. Yeah, we did.
Okay, so how's the online for it? It's terrible, isn't it?
I didn't play like any like multiplayer game. I don't know if I don't know if there is one or not. But what there is on Mario, if after you beat a level, you could like write something, like a note, and then if someone goes to that level, they could read what you wrote.
What?
Yeah, so we were reading stuff and we were writing things, and it was fun. You know, it's kind of funny. But I felt bad. I think John was upset with me because I beat the game and he was dead. And I didn't think I was going to be able to finish it, like that level.
It was tough. There were some tough levels.
I was like, should I not do it? Should I kill myself and let him in?
No, don't kill yourself.
Were you mad about that?
No, I'm not mad. It's just like the last level was so anticlimactic. It was not that hard.
Yeah, there's a point where like you have to run underneath Bowser, right? Like he jumps, you have to run underneath him. And I missed it the first time, like because I didn't know. So what happened was he doesn't even attack you. He just keeps jumping until you do it. Like I was in the corner. I was cornered completely. He's right on top of me. He doesn't kill me. He just keeps jumping until I go underneath him and hit him.
It was
know what,
so
I
stupid.
was like, what is going on?
You know what I don't understand? I guess it's because we grew up in a different generation. It's the fact that like when we played something like Super Mario Brothers 1 or Mario 3, it was very challenging, man.
Right.
And
Yeah, it
then
wasn't easy, man.
Yeah, I guess what happened is I guess they feel bad for like these kids that are playing and getting upset, and then they just tone the difficulty down.
That's just how society is now.
Yeah, but that's stupid.
There used to be winners and losers. Now everyone's got to worry about people's feelings. They don't want to get sued.
You got to worry about
that. Something too difficult.
You got to worry.
Might call and complain.
You got to worry about the handicapped feelings. You got to worry about the handicapped kids' feelings.
Whoa.
Dude,
you're going to a whole other place here.
That's
You're taking this to a whole other realm.
What?
With that. What? I was saying, you gotta worry about the mom's gonna call the store, you complain to the kid, the store's gonna sue the Nintendo for selling games that are too tough, and blah blah blah. So it's just how things are now.
You just need to hand every kid a copy of Demon's Souls or Devil May Cry 1 and actually no, just Demon's Souls, because Devil May Cry 1, if you do badly enough, it will say, "It looks like you're having trouble. Would you like to try easy mode?" No, I enjoy a challenge. It's my job to get better. Shut up, Capcom.
Well, that's just how it is. But I don't know. I thought the game's fun and everything. It was like John said, it was a little anticlimactic. We gotta get all the star coins though, so maybe there's more to it that we don't know about. But I think the Bowser fight should be a little more challenging than that. I think I don't know.
It should. I mean, Mario 3, just getting to Bowser was a challenge. Mario 1, you gotta go in the right order, up, down, middle, whatever. That always confused the frell out of me when I was a child. And I only had 2 lives by the time I got there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mario 3 was crazy though, because you figure you get the flute and you start warping, and then before you get to level 8, and the beginning of it is it's a perilous like end. It's like no end, like fucking bombs coming after you, and you just got to keep jumping and hoping that the bomb doesn't hit you. And it was great, man.
Me and John were talking about Super Mario World. There was ways to get to like that last level through through warping and stuff.
Oh yeah,
but the thing is, you couldn't do everything there because you had to get those block switches, right? And you had to make the roads and stuff. So if you got to that point, it was really, really hard to beat. Because you didn't have everything. You didn't have everything opened. You didn't have that area where you could like level up on items and stuff like that. So you should be able to get to the end of a game like a cheap way and then just beat it. That's not right.
Well, it was pretty funny because I'm like, you know what we did? We did the most humane thing possible. We got through the game killing as few of Bowser's children as possible.
Right.
Think about it. Like,
yeah, it's really killed like 2.
I don't want to kill your kids. I just want to rescue the princess. So I'm just gonna sidestep the whole assaulting your children thing, and beat you in the face until you stop ruining our kingdom. Which of course doesn't work because this stupid baby child keeps coming after you no matter what you do. So even if you avoid fighting like the 16 and 18-year-olds, you gotta fight the 2-year-old over here in his stupid flying clown face.
Exactly.
Yeah, so you can't even get out of it with a clean conscience. No matter what, you have to beat up Bowser's children.
Yeah, but
that's just not cool.
He doesn't kill them. He lets them go. But Howard,
Yes.
I know that you're going to school now.
Yes.
I know you have some homework to do tonight. You want us to
Yes.
help you with it now? Or you want to go through some of it? What do you have
Oh,
going?
I'm not doing it. I'm doing it tomorrow at work, and then I'm leaving work early, and I'm heading over to
don't
school.
say that out loud, man.
Yeah, and I'm heading over to school, and I'm finishing the project. Oh, it's a bitch, man. It's a bitch.
What'd you have to do?
I have to create. The teacher gave us a project. We have a small company that we have to create a database for. Now you have to go through the whole spiel of all this other stuff. So, funny story is I've been talking to or speaking to Damien Damdai because he's a database architect. So he's been giving me some tips on how to do queries, all this other stuff. So I asked him a question. I said, Damdai, all this. All the stuff that I'm learning, I'm starting to ask him questions. Oh, how does the constraint fit here? How do you create an ER diagram, blah, blah, blah. He goes, what? I go, how do you create this thing?
He doesn't even know?
He doesn't even know. He goes, bro, I don't even do it like that. I just create the tables, and then I just freaking hit a button, and boom, it creates the diagram for you.
John, you know anything about this?
Sounds like, well, what are you using, MySQL or?
Well, this class is Oracle SQL development.
Oracle, okay, yeah. I've never really worked with Oracle.
Yes.
Mostly a little bit of MySQL and mostly Microsoft SQL Server. But I know what you're talking about to a fair degree.
Yeah, so I have to create like a diagram, and and then from there the teacher checks the diagram, makes sure that everything's all set with the tables. Once you run the queries for the tables, and he gives you the information to input into the queries and then fetch queries, yada yada yada, the data. But it's like I wasn't paying attention. I was falling asleep in class, worried about Call of Duty, usual.
Worrying about Call of Duty? What's the
In
word?
a sequel class?
Yeah, in a
What are you worrying about? You're like, is my game still where I left it?
But what's funny though is old habits never die. I'm like the biggest procrastinator in the world, and I thought coming into going back to school and stuff like that I wasn't gonna be
like,
doing
I'm an
that.
adult now. I've learned so much in my life.
With working and stuff like that.
I will
Yeah, right.
approach this
Throw
like
all
an
that
adult.
shit out the window.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy. So it was, it's a pretty cool, like, I think this is a good topic to talk about, being that a lot of the people that are viewers are in college, things like that, finals.
College, high school, wherever.
So when's your last day before your break or whatever?
December 17th.
Are you going back next semester?
Yes, I am. Probably going to continue doing the same thing. But, speaking to somebody like Damdai, he works in Midtown Manhattan, makes all this money, and the guy never went to school or never went to college. And it's like, why the fuck do I have to go to college? I might as well just fucking, he told me just Google everything and then, look for a job, and that's it.
Wow.
Dang, man.
He's my hero.
After me.
Yeah, after you. After you.
Well, Howard, it's congratulations on semester done. I don't know what your grades are. I'll have to look them over with your professors after the show.
Are you going to give me a present if I get a good
No,
grades?
I have nothing to give this year.
Oh, come on.
I don't think it's going to happen. But that's cool, man. That's great. Let's go back to John's conversation about the Koopa Kids, because I know he wasn't done with this. John, who is the Koopa's mother? Or the Koopa Kids, who is the mother? Where's the mother?
That's been a matter of debate for some time.
Is Princess Peach the mother?
Whoa!
It's possible.
He's just
Because if you'll
just
note,
trying to bring
guys,
her back.
keep in mind, keep this in mind, folks. Okay, Bowser kidnapped Princess Peach and Mario 1, right?
Yes.
What year was that?
There was no Koopa Kids. 1985.
Right, but what year was that? 85. Okay. Mario 2 / Lost Levels, no Koopa Kids. Mario
Both.
3, what year is it?
1988, something like that. I don't know. Not 89. I don't know.
Okay. 4 or 5 years. Kids. Koopa Kids.
So somewhere between the
Well,
Lost
literally.
Levels and Mario 3, there was some sex. There was some reptilian Koopa sex.
Probably. No.
Several
not between
and
those
a lot
two.
of it
No.
apparently, because several children were born
No, that happened in Mario 1. What do you think he was doing in the castle the whole time?
with the princess. Is that where you're going with this?
Yeah.
I see. The way I look at this, I think Bowser's actually the hero in all of this, and he's actually the good guy, and Mario's the villain. Because Bowser, he got with some chick. That was his fault. That was his personal choice. He got with some chick that she wasn't the best morals and such. She had all these kids with them, and then she took off. She left town. Who knows where she went? She's gone. And he left him with all these kids. Now he's got to raise all these kids alone, and he's the king. But it's difficult raising that many children at once. So what does he do? He goes, "Oh, there's a woman. There's only one other woman in this entire world universe I live in. That's Peach." He tries to kidnap her to raise the kids. And yeah, I mean, it's kind of messed up. It's the wrong thing to do to kidnap people. But at the end of the day,
you don't kidnap a nanny. Have you seen Fran Drescher?
At the end of the day,
cool.
He's trying to take care of his children, and that's admirable, I think.
Yeah, but what does Mario want out of this? He just wants to lay some pipe.
He does, and he goes around, and then he goes and he kills a bunch of creatures.
Is that a euphemism for something?
Mario goes and kills a bunch of creatures, then he takes her back, and then the kids have no parent, you know.
Yeah,
And he probably only wants to raise them for their, for a couple years, maybe. The impressionable years of children. It's only like, in the first 10 years of their life, maybe. So I say, let him do what he's got to do. Have her raise the kids.
Have him raise the kids?
Have Princess Peach raise the kids, so that she can go back to the castle. And why is Mario even there?
Why can't
He doesn't
she
belong
just?
there.
Why can't Bowser just?
Mario's an outsider, John. He's a foreign person. He's not even
Bowser
from the
has an
kingdom.
army. Why can't he just hire Kamek to watch his
Because
kids or something? He'll
'cause
have
his
to turn
army
him
is
into
a bunch of
blocks while
idiots.
he's not home.
His army's a bunch of idiots, freaking Goombas and turtle men. You want them to raise children?
Did we ever talk about this? How racist Japanese people are?
Whoa.
That
What the-
statement had so much hilarity in it that my mind is blown right now.
Yeah, how
okay.
racist they are when they made this game. No,
Well,
think about it. Let's make a
Yeah.
game about a fucking a fat Italian guy,
Yeah.
right? A short, fat Italian guy, stereotype up the ass, right?
Yeah.
And then let's name all the bad guys fucking stereotypical Italian names. Goomba.
That's
What's
a
a-
racial slur.
Exactly. Goomba. Now, what's the name of the turtle?
Koopa Troopa.
Okay, so
To be
that's
f-
not.
To be fair,
Paratroopa
though, in the
and the
Japanese version, Goombas are what are they? Oh, bro.
Well, to be honest with you, the whole thing's about drugs, but that's a whole other story. That's a whole other debate. Mario
like
does
Alice
not
in Wonderland.
belong, John. He doesn't belong in the kingdom. He's not from there. He's from Brooklyn. He's a plumber, supposedly.
Hey.
Why isn't he plumbing somewhere? Why?
Does that explain?
And what does he do? What does he do? He runs around taking the money. He takes the coins. Right? He's raiding the land of money. What he should be plumbing. That's his trade. What do you have to say about
he
this?
has a lot of trades. Okay.
Stealing money from the Mushroom Kingdom is one of them. Anything
Listen,
else to say
Would you
about this
prefer he
topic?
peddle pills?
listen.
He's tripping on mushrooms.
It's like that picture that was going around like Facebook and Twitter. Don't be racist. Be like Mario. He's an Italian plumber created by Japanese people who speaks English and looks like a Mexican.
And is voiced by a French guy.
So it all works out in the end.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
So wait, Mario is basically like the world coming together.
I think what we have to say is like the game itself is better than the storyline behind it. How about that? Can we agree on that?
Yes.
Could we agree that Mario looks like Ron Jeremy?
That was done on purpose.
Why? Because he lays pipe. They both lay pipe.
They like out there.
You know, Howard, I think it's disrespectful to you to refer to women as pipes.
What the? All right, John, why don't we do some comments here?
See if we can save this nonsense.
Yeah.
Okay. Here is a rather interesting and informative message from Rob Zombie.
Yeah, Rob Zombie's an awesome guy. He makes a lot of our stuff. A lot of artwork. All that good stuff.
All right. Here's a burger that will knock the panties off your taste buds.
Whoa.
Hunka Hunka Burn in Love. A half pound of fresh 100% beef, peanut butter, banana slices, chocolate chips, and 6 juicy bacon strips.
How's it sound to you?
It sounds like it will kill you.
Would you have it?
A peanut butter banana bacon burger? Oh,
Yeah.
a chocolate peanut butter banana bacon beef burger.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. That sounds like something out of Epic Mealtime.
Would you eat this burger?
I would probably, I've had a deep fried cheeseburger. I'd probably try like a piece of this.
Where's this?
He doesn't say. He just names it.
You know what? If I ever see
It's
that,
like
I'm
an
gonna try
Elvis.
it.
It's like an Elvis burger.
I'm gonna fucking try it because
Eat Rob Zombie's burger? The one he
I-
mentioned?
yes, I like peanut butter, I like bacon, and I like hamburgers.
I like mint and I like orange juice, but I usually don't like them together.
It's true, yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be okay if you combine things that aren't supposed to be combined. But I don't know if I'd like that. I like to put because I feel like the burgers it's basically like rotting animal meat, animal flesh.
That's a nice way to
So
describe
I like
it.
to put like
Rotting, John? Rotting?
well, if you wait like a day and leave it out, well, it's basically going to rot. I mean, that's what it is,
No, it doesn't. Not necessarily, my friend. Not necessarily.
Well, I've seen what you do. You leave pizzas out for like 3 days.
And I still eat them, and they're still good.
I know, you
Okay,
feed them to me.
but aside from that, there is there is that aged steak, and that's supposed to be better than if you were to just butcher the animal and just cook it. You got to age the meat.
That's
Yeah,
kept in a
but-
proper condition and stuff.
Yeah, like you cut the rotting part off and eat
See?
the inside
There you go.
Okay.
of the not rotting part.
I like to. What I was saying is, I like to put a lot of fresh stuff on my burger. I like a tomato. I like
Jalapeno.
I do, yeah, jalapeno.
Hey,
jalapeno.
I
To be
like
fair-
an avocado, guacamole, that kind of stuff. I like that on there.
More jalapeno.
That's what I enjoy.
More hot peppers.
Hey, you
I
can
like the hot
get
peppers, man.
fresh banana slices. You can get fresh peanut butter. You can get you can't really easily get fresh bacon.
So you're
Or
saying you
chocolate
can make
chips, but
this?
still.
Why don't you make this?
Effort,
All right.
and it will kill me.
Yeah.
Well,
First of all, you're putting
no.
6 bacon strips in a half pound of beef.
So, then you have the peanut butter. The peanut butter is the protein, right?
Well, so's the beef.
John, we should plug the burger place we always go to.
Friends, neighbors, countrymen, lend me your ears. Are you planning on coming to Stamford, Connecticut? If you are, have I got a deal for you. Go on down to Lucky's Burger Shop and Malt Shop for delicious hamburgers of all varieties, including delicious gourmet shakes, featuring such flavors as vanilla, chocolate, cookies and cream and peanut butter, which is what I usually get, with burgers ranging from the exotic, the Southwest with onion straws and a fried egg and bacon, to something as amazing as the Supreme, a double burger that will end your life. Lucky's. Bedford
well,
Street in Stamford.
We always go there. Every time I'm down there, we go there. And I think we went like two days in a row or something. Or I wanted to go, and you said no.
How come I was never invited?
You'll have to come. It's really good. We go there quite a bit.
Wait, is it that bar that we went to after?
Oh
filming?
no, that was Monster Bees, and the owner I think is on trial for hiring someone to beat someone else up with a lead pipe.
Yeah, we don't go there anymore.
Oh wow.
We got,
Is that
It's a
organized
nice place
crime?
though.
yeah,
It is a
guy,
nice
he was a
place,
nice guy.
Yeah, he is. I don't know what's going on. I have to see what happens after that part.
But yeah, that's the place we always go. I don't know why we're giving a nice plug. They won't even know. But
Yeah,
I
I
feel
know.
like we should go.
And their beer selection is really great if anyone does things.
Actually, you know what? Next time you guys are around here, you guys got to go to that. There's a barbecue joint in Fairfield called Wilson's Barbecue. It came out in the Food Network.
Oh,
that
wow.
guy's Big Bite. It's actually not too bad.
Oh, what's the hot dog place you took me to once? That was also in that show.
Super
Super duper wiener.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
That
went
place is
there.
awesome.
That was
It
in
was.
that show on the Travel Channel or something. I don't know.
Diners, drive-ins, and dives.
I think so.
Yep.
Yeah.
If you
Oh,
like,
Valencia in Norwalk has been on there too. It's really good, although it's kind of super packed now.
if you like wieners, you have to go to Super Duper Weenie.
All right. Or my house.
Whoa, easy.
Speaking of that, well, not really, but I stayed at John's, and I I slept on the couch and had like sheets and stuff and pillows he gave me and stuff, but I never cleaned up. I just
Okay.
left it all there. So later in the day, he was picking up the stuff, and he's going through the sheets, and he's like,
Oh, dude,
he's-
you have to.
and he just screams. It's like, ah, there's long underwear in here. So I was wearing long underwear when I was sleeping because it was sometimes I tend to get real cold. I don't know. That's probably because I don't have a lot of to me. I'm kind of a skinny person, so I wear long underwear, and I left them in the sheets when I got dressed or whatever.
Long Johns.
Yeah, long johns. There's nothing wrong with that, right?
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
There's
Why are
nothing
you
wrong with that.
screaming for?
So he just saw his
Because the
scream.
texture is so weird. It feels like briefs. It feels like the same material that briefs are made out of. Except they're huge.
So what did you think when you're because he's like, oh, there's something in here, and he pulled it out, and he's like, He's like, what did you think it was at first?
I didn't know. I'm just like, what the? What? It just kept going. Like, I thought I found a pair of briefs or something, but it just kept going. I'm like, why is my arm still moving, but it's not out yet?
So I was laughing. He's like, it's long underwear. I thought that was funny.
Oh, man.
All right, keep going. Keep going. What's the next one?
Oh, by the way, before we go to the next one, speaking of restaurants in Stamford, the Dinosaur Barbecue, which is a restaurant from Syracuse, New York, that had one in Rochester, up where I went to school, and put one in Harlem. They're opening one in Stamford, apparently, too.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Okay, so comments. Woo!
All right.
The next one is kind of hard to read out loud.
Do you know what that is?
Yeah, I'll read what it is first. This is from Holson85, and then I'll tell you what it is.
Okay.
Open parentheses, period, slash, period, backslash, period, close parentheses, unless the slashes and backslashes are backward. It's basically an ASCII rendering of 3 boobs.
I'll type it into the chat.
Is that strictly required?
There you go. I thought that was pretty creative. Last week we opened the show with
You!
with a 3-boobed woman, Howard. There's a woman taking a shower. She had 3 boobs.
And I was going to ask you about that. Didn't your video get flagged on YouTube?
I have no idea. I don't really care.
I don't even know why you would mess around with that, John.
Yeah, I found there's a site that I don't have it on me right now, but it has like public domain videos, and that's where I got the duck and cover video that we used a while back, and a lot of these videos I've been using are like these public domain videos that are free and stuff. So that was something that was on there. It was from some movie, God knows when. I think it was called Silence of the Hams, which is a name that John seemed to probably love. Well, that's what it was from. If people want to find that movie, there you go.
Well, it occurred to me. You're like, oh, it's probably prosthetic. That's why it's okay. And I'm like, well, that makes sense for a second. Then I realized, wait a second. They could have just added the third boob's probably the only prosthetic one.
Yes.
Now that
What is wrong with a boob? What is so offensive about a boob?
Nothing is wrong with a boob at all, except like YouTube is gonna have a hissy fit if like Bob forbid some like 14-year-old sees a breast. Oh my gosh, they're poisoned their minds.
Yeah.
But it's okay. You can see people shooting each other on YouTube, and that's all right.
Yes, that is all right.
But 3 titties aren't all right?
All right, let's keep it rolling here.
All right. Our next comment comes from our dear friend Hazard.
Yes.
Oh, actually, I have something you guys could help me with. On Tuesday, the 11th of December, I have an interview for a scholarship and 1-year work placement with NVIDIA. Ooh. I was wondering if you had any interview advice. How should you approach questions you're asked? How to answer a question without rambling? Any help would be much appreciated. I've decided OJ should have his own skit show, something along the lines of hats and candles. Big smiley face emoticon. Hats and candles filmed in front of a live audience. Ellipses.
Let's go with the last one first. What do you think about that, John? Hats and candles. It could be. I pictured you like almost like Masterpiece Theater kind of thing. You have like a fireplace, a chair. Welcome to Hats and Candles, and then you go into maybe like a poem of some sort. What do you think about that as an idea?
I could see that. Well, I could see that happening. I just need a fireplace, or I guess the green screen.
Yeah.
What about if you made the show around like that guy that used to make those paintings, the guy with the big fro?
Bob Ross.
There you go.
That guy.
Speaking of John's videos, John has a video right now that's like blowing up huge. He gets like 2,000 views a day on it for like the last month.
What's that?
I keep forgetting about that.
It's Super Mario Meets the Angry Video Game Nerd is the title of this video. It's on John's channel, Fresh OJ Some Pulp. And what happens is John basically goes up to the Angry Video Game Nerd and he like harasses him and
I wasn't harassed.
Yeah, so John's very fun. John's awesome at like improv and he's very funny with the Mario character. And the Angry Video Game Nerd doesn't know what to do, and he stands there and he puts his head down and he mumbles a little bit. And what's happening is he gets all these views every day on this video, and all the Angry Video Game Nerd fans they like basically they get mad at John. They basically attack John for saying that you're an idiot for doing this and blah blah blah. Defending their guy, and I can understand that.
I wasn't trying to make him look bad. It was just.
If you guys out there have time, go to John's channel, Fresh OJ Some Pulp, and find this video, and let's try to fight back a little bit. Let's try to keep it,
Where is it?
It's over on his channel.
I'm looking for it now.
Go to videos.
Mario meets 42,000 views.
He gets like several thousand views a day on it. It's crazy.
It's
So,
sad. I mean, I wasn't trying to be mean to him. I was just trying to be funny and play around with the guy.
You made him look like
Mario just came to your table. He's asking you something stupid. Please respond.
And to be honest, I thought he rolled with it very, very nicely.
Yeah, but everyone's like, oh, you're freaking him out, man. What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
That's the worst Mario accent I've ever heard.
Well,
A lot
of them are really dumb. A lot of them are really dumb people because it's obvious that you're joking and you're having a good time with it, but they're going, "That's terrible Mario." Well, it's kind of the joke, right? Is that you're kind of like an insane Mario. That's kind of the joke behind it. And then when guys like, "Oh, you said paisano. That's not a real Italian word." Well, it's not a real impression. It's a joke. I'm also part of the joke.
It's a
Some
character.
people don't get things like that.
Have you seen the Super Mario Brothers Super Show? All right, Captain Lou Albano, may he rest in peace, would call people paisanos, and I was trying to do my bit to show respect to the man who played the part before I did.
Right. So that's that. Whatever.
Oh, Ron Jeremy.
Oh, I'll show him something. No.
It's kind of funny because, like, speaking about that video again, I don't like to keep talking about this, but like the video where John meets the nerd, like I have that footage in another one of my videos, but because I title it differently, like I have the same footage, right? But because I title it differently, it has like what, a quarter of the views that one does. It's the same footage.
It's ridiculous.
You know, speaking of Mario, you know, everybody
It was a
on the
social
stream,
experiment.
everybody on the stream keeps asking me, or on the stream, this stream, and my regular streams, about the video that I filmed of John at the Tomlinsons.
Why'd you put it out?
Everybody keeps asking. I have to put that up.
Put it up.
I got it on my phone.
Probably have a lot of views.
Oh, hold your phone up to the mic. It's cool. Put it in the camera. Watch.
All right.
Yeah.
That was fun. Those little kids were cute. That was fun.
All right. Keep it rolling with these comments, sir.
Oh my gosh. Our dear friend.
Oh, we never answered
abortion-
we never answered this question about the work interview.
Oh, Nikes.
So let's go back to the question. I wonder if you had any interview advice.
Advice. How should you approach questions you're
All right,
asked?
there you go. Yeah, answer that quick. You guys answer that because you're better at this than I am.
Well, I mean, just approach them honestly, and you know they're not trying to like out you or anything. Like the thing to remember, I mean, I've been on both sides of job interviews a lot, so I guess what you got to do is, you know, relaxing. They always say, "Oh, relax, be yourself," but honestly, if you show up at an interview like being pretty chill, not acting like you don't care or that it's not important, but you know, like the little body language things, just, you know, sit back, have good posture, and don't worry too much about stuff, and just speak. You know, they just want to find out a bit more about you.
And lie through your teeth.
Really? Why?
Yeah, you have to. You have to find a way to sell yourself to these employers so that they would hire you over anyone else, you know.
Right.
But
So you kind of have to like make some things up, like in certain situations, if you don't have the experience, let's say like especially like supervisory experience, you got to make it up where it's like, well, I supervised here or I supervised there or whatever, and try to make it so that you know they can't call the person or the company to see if you were in that supervisory role, you know, whatever management role.
wow, I wouldn't go that far. I mean, make sure it's something you're actually capable of doing, because the worst situation is like if you're going for a job and you say you can do something you can't, and then they hire you for it, then they find out you can't, and you find out you can't. That would be really awkward.
There's also like a little bit of luck involved in all these things.
Exactly.
Maybe one person will think, you know, you do the same presentation, one person thinks it's great. It's all subjective. Other person thinks it's horrible. I guess certain things you want to be, you know, clean, smell all right,
Yeah, dress
basic
nicely.
stuff.
Tie.
You want to be nice. But you know, a lot of it's little luck situations and you know all that. So
Yeah, I mean, and
Try your best.
do your best. Give a firm handshake if they ask for one.
and Hazard's going to get.
Don't worry
Since
about it,
Hazard
man.
asked this question.
Yeah, Hazard kicks
Oh, we
butt.
shouldn't even answer it. He's going to get whatever he wants to get.
Yeah.
You seen that guy? Come on.
Yeah, and remember,
We
first
need our help.
impression is everything, just like these guys said. And the major thing when you go up to the person and they introduce themselves to you, firm handshake. Can't
Yep.
stress that enough.
Yep.
Firm handshake.
Hazard doesn't need. Look at me. Look what I look like. You're asking me Hazard's asking me for advice. Come on, he's got this.
Yeah, I mean,
you don't
what
need
am I
me.
supposed to do? Meh. I give advice. I'm awesome.
What is that?
What is what?
What was it?
I thought that was a
Mustache.
cat. I thought that was a cat on your face.
Know
All right,
my secret.
Let's go to the next one, dude.
Wait. How to answer a question without rambling?
Take
Just-
your time. Slow.
Yeah, don't overthink it.
Just get her done.
Okay,
Well,
that sounds like not rambling. I think
yeah.
we just should
Don't-
answer that
don't
question
say-
by
yeah.
example.
Don't say get her done. That's how you do it. That's how it's done. Don't say get her done. All right.
So, anyway, our next comment here comes from our frequent contributor, a man who writes many incredible stories
He's your friend.
and has a very great look on life.
That's your buddy.
The Rambortian Doorman.
Yeah.
In the name of multi-breasted Brenda and her erect triples, I demand answers. During this year, I think we have witnessed an amazing evolution for the show. Kind of like an outcast Pokemon with Tourette's hooked on steroids, but that's another story. We've seen some awesome guests, got deep into the bowels of several Ramborsians, discovered you guys have some pretty disturbing fetishes, and of course, the transition to a live show and video. My question is, do you guys have any plans for more additions to the show in the upcoming year? I understand that your top priority right now is Schnozman and Hole Punch, but if you want to do other stuff, but I would like to see the show grow even more. Personally, I would like to see stuff like pre-recorded skits, Rambortian quiz nights, and even more themed shows. I'm still waiting for my sexual stimulation investigation education, OJ. Either way, whatever you guys embark on, I know it will be for the best. Stay feisty, stay firm, stay ballsy. Hashtag OJ's BDSM turn.
What does that mean?
Which?
OJ's what turn?
BDSM.
What is that?
You know what that stands for, John.
All right.
You know darn well what that stands for.
Yeah, it's been a really great year for us. We're talking about more about that next week probably, and maybe recap some stuff, or maybe give some our favorite memories or something if we could think of any. I don't know. As far as going forward, we actually talked about doing like a game show episode, and we kind of thought about how we figured out how that would work, and I was kind of like skeptical of how we could do it, and John had some good ideas on how that would make sense and stuff. So it's
What's a
definitely
twist?
yeah. So that's definitely something we'll do. Probably in the new year, like a giveaway of some sort and a contest, who wants to be a millionaire style thing or
You're
something.
going to be rid of me, huh?
What?
You said a giveaway.
Giving away OJ. He's gonna go to your house and he's gonna stay there.
Yeah, and not
So-
the pineapple.
So yeah, I mean, it was, we'll talk about the last year next week, and there's a lot of good stuff coming up. I hope so.
Oh, and I did want to point out that if I said this before, my apologies. If I said pineapple was citrus, my bad. It's totally not.
All right.
So, how about them next comment? Our next comment is, John, OJ came in my dream last night and did things. Terrible things. Now I'm very afraid of him and going to sleep. What will you do about OJ's actions? Hashtag OJ heel turn. Signed, The Peepers.
And what's the next one?
From Sir Maya the Bee. OJ is a dream rapist.
Wow. What do you think about these allegations?
These allegations are false. I did not have sexual relations with that Ramborsian.
All right, you want to leave it at
I'm
that?
not a crook.
A dream rapist. That's something there. Are you done? Do you have anything else to say about this?
Aside from the fact that those didn't happen,
Sure. We all believe you.
I didn't do that.
Everyone in the
Well,
chat
actually-
right now believes you.
Wait, you know what? That's a good point. Dream OJ, I didn't do anything. That's the Peepers thinking that I did that. That's their subconscious coming up with horrible things for me to do. That says more about them than it says about me.
All right, we got one more. Let's roll it out.
Yeah. This next comment comes from Iron Wolf 531. I'm going to go out on a limb and say if I could have sexual relations with any man, it would be John F. and Rambo. Oh, my.
Well, thank you, sir. if you did so, we would not be going on a limb. We'd be going into a great place, a magical place. Together we would go on a journey together that you would never forget. Fortunately, that is not my preference at this time. Maybe someday I'm trying to work my way up to that. Maybe I can handle it in a couple decades or something. So stay tuned for that. And Howard, anything to say?
No.
All right. Why don't we go to do some calls and all that stuff? Chat room, calls, all that stuff there. You can contact us at JRP The Show on Skype. Please send an IM first. Don't just call, because I can't take your call. You got to join our call. So send me an IM first, and then we'll, try to get you in there. So, who do we got today?
Who are you? Well, while we're waiting, let's see if there's any questions here while waiting for someone to call in.
Calls.
You got some already?
We have calls, but if you have some comments, go ahead. What do you say?
No questions here.
Okay.
So,
Well, there's a delay.
except for why did OJ heel turn? I have not turned heel. That is not a thing that happened.
Yes.
Remember, you got to send if you want to get on the show, you got to send a message to...
All right, here we go. There's someone.
Dude, just say your Skype name. Someone forgot.
What's up, guys?
How's it going?
Oh, man. Look who it is.
How are you doing today?
Alright.
Are you there?
Words? Ken has.
Got a little bit of a bad connection here, Howard. Can you fix this on your end? Can you do anything? Can you go into the internet? Do
Oh
something?
yeah. I'll go
I'm
into the
fixing
internet,
with
fix
my
it up.
mind powers.
Hold on.
Okay.
I got a meeting on the... There you go.
Are you good?
Alright. Yeah, I'm good.
All right. How's it going?
Pretty good.
What's your name? Where are
So-
you from, sir?
Yeah.
I'm Dakota. I'm actually from Utah.
Utah. Lovely place, right? Is it nice there?
Pretty nice.
What's going on today, man? You got something you want to talk about, comment, or anything? Question?
Okay. What are your guys' New Year's resolutions?
New Year's resolution.
Ooh.
I don't ever really do that kind of thing. I don't know. My whole thing is like I'm always like, by this time next year, I will no longer be in debt. That hasn't really ever happened. Turned out okay for me. But no, I think for me it's always like, it's basically I want to have still in a year, 1 year from now, I still want to be here. That's basically all it is. I still want to be alive in a year. If I do that,
A
I'm
valid
happy.
goal.
If I do that, I'm good. So that's it. What do you got? What about you guys?
Go ahead, John.
Oh, sure. Make the person who's next in line go second. I don't know. I think if there's one thing I really ought to do is put aside more time to do stuff that I probably ought to be doing that I really haven't put much time into. I got a lot of dead projects.
Like bathing.
Hey, I put too much time into bathing. So that's not the problem. All right, sir. But yeah, I don't know. I gotta focus more.
All right. What about you, Howard?
I don't know. I just want to be successful.
Success. How do you define success?
Success in my job. Hopefully, I don't get fired.
Are you on the verge of being fired in some way? What's going on?
I sometimes question it.
Really? You want me to
Yeah.
talk to your boss? You want to call your boss right now? We could call him on the Skype.
Oh, then he would fire me tomorrow.
You're on that show thing that I've never heard of. It's not possible. I will know what I don't know what it is.
Exactly. So, what about you, sir? What's your New Year's resolution?
Thinking about it, probably like get out more.
Get out.
Socialize?
Like get out more, like hang out with friends a little bit more.
All right, I like that. That's a good one. All right, man. Thanks a lot. That was a great question. Appreciate it.
All right.
Thanks for calling in. Bye.
Yeah, thank you.
All right.
Adios.
Ahoy, ahoy.
All right, PS3 TNA wants the guy. He's asking for a while, so we'll try to get him in here.
Hello.
How's it going,
Hello.
It's going fine now.
buddy? It wasn't going good. What was going on before?
Yeah.
No, it's fine.
It was okay.
Oh,
then
okay.
Also?
So, OJ.
Whoa.
Yeah, you.
Okay.
Remember that comment I left on the show about us cutting our hair?
I remember a comment about you cutting your hair and me not cutting
You
mine.
saying that you weren't going to? Well,
didn't
I'm reiterating that challenge because I already cut mine, so now it's your turn.
How long was your hair before you cut it?
Down past my shoulders.
John, show your hair. How long is your hair? Show everyone.
I gotta see this. Jesus.
Why do you guys do
Cut
this?
it.
Why do you guys do this with the hair? What's
Cut it.
happening?
Well, I actually can't cut it now anyway.
Yeah, we're filming, so he's not allowed. It'll be inconsistent.
Yeah.
Damn you.
Yeah, we
gotta
can't,
write
we
it
can't
in
cut
the-
it now.
Write it into Schnozman Hole Punch.
We could actually, like, someone cut your hair off.
Oh
That'd be
gosh,
messed-
we
that'd be
have to
messed
film.
up.
Oh, dude.
That'd be
We
messed
have to
up,
make
man.
sure we
Post
got
that cuts
everything.
it off with a sword.
Imagine that shit. That's actually a good idea. I think we're gonna have to do this.
Oh no. Are you? Oh no.
I think I'm gonna have to write that in there. It cuts it off with,
Oh
with
no.
a rusty little kitchen knife. It'll take 25 minutes and it'll be the entire episode. Slowly sawing it off.
Oh man.
I would make like 30 accounts just to repeatedly thumbs up that
I
episode.
don't think that's worth it. That might be worth it.
It's nice to see that people are happier to see less of me.
Oh yeah, and by the way, John, I sent you a email about it, but I don't know if you got
I
it.
saw it today. I wanted to bring it up. You actually said you created in WWE 13. He created John Rambo. He also created Ron Jambo, my retarded clone that's out there somewhere. He has been made in WWE 13, so everyone could download those.
Yep.
And, I'm going to do it today.
Or at
actually.
least,
I haven't had a
at least
chance yet.
I assume you can because I did it while I uploaded them while it had the free gold weekend, and I don't know if it might, something
think
might
so.
happen because my account doesn't have gold.
I don't know about that. I'll look into it, but
We will find out.
yeah, we'll find out. I'll check it out. That's cool though.
What's his finisher?
I don't remember.
Oh.
It was something. Oh, it was the package pile driver. That's what it was.
Wait, is
And
that what it
I
sounds
gave him,
like? Is
Kevin
that
Steen.
what it sounds like?
and I think I gave him Antonio Cesaro's finisher too.
The what is that? The Eradicator, or Neutralizer, or
No,
something?
the neutralizer. Yeah, I made it. And
Package Pile Driver's cool, man. Kevin Steen. Look that up if you know what that is. That's good stuff.
Yeah, OJ's got to see that. It's brutal.
All right, Tina, you doing
Ouch.
good, man?
Yeah, I've been doing good.
That's good. I worry about you sometimes. You all right?
Yeah, I'm cool. I've been hanging out with Cyber Demon all the time.
Oh, jeez. Well, no, I'm
We had
definitely
some,
worried.
we had
I'm
some
definitely worried
drama,
about you
but
now.
we got over it.
You guys are having drama?
No, it didn't involve him.
You want me to get him in here? You guys can talk it out?
No, I already
Alright.
talked to him about it.
All right. Right on, man. Thanks for calling in. We'll talk to you soon.
Oh yeah, and by the way, Howard, you're still a racist.
What?
Oh.
That ain't
I had to
right.
do it. I had to do it. That's all I said to you last time I was on here. So
He
there you
did-
go. You're a
he did
racist.
he made some racist comments on the show today, so... if that's-
Yeah, I caught that.
All right, dude. I'll talk to you later.
Goodbye.
See you later.
Oh.
That was fun.
So, yeah. Good times. And great oldies.
Someone has a question for John. His name's James Dalton, 1995. Why does OJ wear these old-timey hats?
Well, actually, I got him. I got my first old timey hat because a friend of mine was doing a play in New York, an off Broadway or an off Broadway. I don't remember what. And I had to be a 1936 cab driver, so I bought a cab driver hat. And I'm like, sweet, I have this sweet hat. So I started wearing it around all the time. And Mom's like, oh, John has a hat in this style. I will buy him a hat in this style for Christmas. So my mom got me another hat.
She thought like the hat was a hat you normally use, not a hat that was for a show.
Yeah, but I figured I never really wore hats before, but since I had the excuse of having worn the hat for the show, I just wore it after that for like the next year.
Yes.
So yeah,
I've seen
that's-
some confusion in the chat room. If you want to call into the show, you have to contact us on Skype, JRP the show. It's all one word. And you send us a friend request, and then we can get you in here. That's how it works. So, anything good in the chat room there?
Looking for questions.
This guy says, "Add me in the show, you jerk." I appreciate the aggressiveness. We're gonna have him in.
John, I'm scared. This person could hurt us.
Yes.
Hello, sir.
I knew that. Yeah. All right. Awesome. Hey.
Hi.
Good day to you, sir.
Hey. Hello.
Hey, what's going on today? You
Nothing.
called me a jerk. You don't like me? Do you think I am a jerk? Do you think I? What exactly is your problem
Gosh,
with me,
just
sir?
late. What the fuck? All right.
I'm just lame.
Oh,
Are you
wow,
there?
that was weird. I had the stream on. That's why.
Oh, okay, no problem.
Yeah.
Do you think I'm a jerk? Do you think that I should
No,
learn
no.
better manners?
I think it'd be cool, actually.
Oh, thank you, sir.
I think you need to be nicer to John.
No, it's not.
If I was being nice, I wouldn't have gotten on.
Right, yeah, exactly.
Oh, I
so
see
there you
how
go.
it is.
So what's going on today, dude? What do you want to talk about today?
I actually had a question about smart guys.
Smart guys, yes.
Yeah. So it's moving on Phil's channel. So whose idea was that?
It was more of a mutual decision, I would say.
Okay, then who brought it up first? Because I don't.
Who brought it first?
Yeah.
I don't really remember. It was kind of discussed. I feel like it fits better over there, you know?
All right.
I feel like it's the kind of thing he likes to do, which is basically, you know, him on his couch talking about shit. Which is cool, you know. It's people, a lot of people like that. There's nothing wrong with that. But I like to do a little, you know, the different spin on things. And I want, if someone comes to my channel and they watch anything on there, I want them to, you know, get a certain idea about what it is that we do here. There's a certain idea I like to put forth. I like to put a, you know, a positive spin on things. I like to have a certain way about the way we go about things. If that makes any sense.
Right. But you've been doing it for the last year and you didn't have a problem with it, so I would like assume that it was Phil's idea. But I get that you don't want to like start all that. I don't know.
Oh, I'll start whatever you want me to start. You want a war? Let's have a war. No, it's not like that. I think also I'm gonna have a new wrestling show that if people like it, I'm gonna do it more often. I don't want to have like multiple wrestling shows going at the same time.
Who are you gonna do it with?
I have some things going on behind the scenes.
Alright.
We'll have to find out about that. But it's cool that you're interested in that stuff. Yeah, I appreciate you checking it out and all that.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, anything else?
No, that's all I really wanted to know.
All right, is that a suitable answer for you?
Yeah.
All right, right on, man. Thank you.
All right.
All right, bye-bye.
Thanks for coming on the show.
Yeah. All right. What's going on in the chat room?
X World Law 8X wants me to play the recorder again. I mean the Irish whistle.
I'm not doing that.
Slinky wants to be the drummer in your band when he turns 18.
That's fine.
There's 2 birthdays out here.
Happy birthday.
What do we got?
I
Whose
think
birthday is it?
Phillies fan 136 and Harriet Lord have their birthdays today.
Really?
Yeah.
Both of them. That's cool.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday, folks. Congratulations. And X World Law 8X just said mean things to Howard.
What do you say?
Yeah. He said I'm a penis.
Howard is another word for a private detective.
That's Doug who's saying that.
Who?
That's
Yeah.
Doug. All right,
Yeah.
Hazard wants to come on for a second and see what he has to say.
Who's Doug?
Doug is X-World Law. You don't know Doug?
No. Put
Everybody
him on.
knows him.
Call him. Call him.
All right, hold on. One at a time.
Call him. Was he the one that did the impressions of Hulk Hogan?
Trial.
Hazard. What the?
Hazard?
What was that?
Trial?
Hazard.
Trial.
What the what?
Sorry. That's dumb. Hello?
Yeah, so are you, sir?
I am very, very good. Thank you.
You had a question for Howard, you said.
Well, I have a question for both of you.
There's 3 of us, but go on.
You know, 'cause I'm not a fighting game guy, so I wanted to ask you because there's this new fighting game coming out. It's based on My Little Pony.
What the hell? Is this true?
Yes, it's true.
All right.
I can't.
It's called Fighting is Magic, and it's going to be completely free to play. And it's been there's the company that's doing all like the tournaments and stuff. It's called Quarter Circle Hoof.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Howard, help him with this.
Oh, I don't know, man.
I was wondering if you would possibly just have a look at it and give your professional opinion on it if it eventually gets released or when it gets released.
You know what? How about this? How about I do a stream of it?
Oh my god, that'd be amazing.
All right.
Oh, that'd be the best.
John, you gonna join?
I will. No.
My Little Brony.
What's the name of the game?
Fighting is Magic.
Is it now? Is it?
There's videos on it all over the internet. If you want to have a look, it's great.
I'm gonna have to check this out. And then
I think it looks pretty legit, to be honest.
John looks pretty upset. Do you know who's making the game or anything?
No, they're just a group of guys who I don't know, like My Little Pony, just like me.
Okay, so it's like a fan project.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm pretty sure they're called something like I don't know. Like I've heard the names Quarter Circle Hoof. I've heard Fighting is Magic, and there's another name I've heard that's something to do with it. They call themselves. But yeah, they're touring loads of cons all the time. Like and it's just I think it's a really cool idea, to be honest.
Yeah. Right on.
It's one of those things that like it's just come out of the community that like no one
working
ever
on it for a
expected.
while, man.
Yeah, they've been working on it for like about 2 years now.
Not that I knew that.
But yes, I'm very glad to hear that you will be doing a stream of it when it eventually comes out.
Yes, I will. John and I actually.
Well, you have to do it because you said it.
No, John and I actually.
Howard,
What?
I expect you to find all the infinite combos. All of them.
My Little Pony. Wow.
It's gonna be
Oh,
amazing.
gosh. Now the theme song is stuck in
Are
my
they-
head.
are they-
Why?
Are they gonna have the Herpaderp one?
I don't know. I think for the first release, it's just gonna be the main 6.
I want to play as the Herpaderp one.
I imagine they will put Derpy Hooves in at one
Yeah,
point.
Derpy Hoofs has to be in it, and the one that does.
How do you know all these characters?
Hold on, and the one.
Why do
that
you know
does,
this?
Hold on, and the one that does the Gangnam Style dance.
There's a what now?
There's My Little Pony that does Gangnam Style dance.
I've never seen that before.
Yeah, look it up on YouTube. Look it up. Gangnam Style My Little Pony.
No, but I think the first release has Fluttershy, Rainbow Dash, Pinkie Pie, Twilight Sparkle, Rarity, and Applejack.
Oh, if I can make my own Little Pony, it's gonna be great, man.
You can make your own My Little Pony. Like there's like a million websites with like little things that you can make.
No, in the game, if I can make my own, it's gonna be great. Can't
No,
wait.
John, Howard, that's got to be for the wrestling game that comes out a year later.
Yes.
All right,
And it's
Hazard.
not going to be a cage match. It's going to be a barn match.
All right, Haz, you destroyed the show today. Thank you.
Very welcome.
But look at all the wrestlers you have in your stable.
Now John's gonna go make this game.
Hey!
He knows how to do it. He knows programming. He's gonna go do this now. Thank you.
Oh,
All right, Haz, man. Talk to you soon, man.
See you later, man.
Call in
See
next
you later.
week for Christmas stuff and
I will
holiday.
do.
All right,
Will
good. All right.
Cheers. See you
Well,
later.
My Little Pony, My Little Pony.
Yes.
John, you're gonna play this.
My Little Pony.
Yes, you are. You and
are
I,
you going to trick him into this? Because he's not that easy to trick.
you and I are both, my friend.
Yeah. So let's go back to the other dudes we were talking about before. So I made a video last week where I did like a kind of like an update kind of deal. And one of the things I talked about was Smart Guys was moving because Phil has a new channel, and it was cool because like a lot of people, a lot of support for my stuff, and other people were like, "All right, what do you know? That's cool," and kind of showed people are really with us. We have like our own followers basically, you know. And I think it's good to have I think it's good that it's moving. I think it's good to have a little more separation because there are a lot of people that subscribe to my channel just because they know, because they like Phil, basically, right? So if I put out a video, they basically go, "Is Phil in this video?" And they look through it. They don't. These are people that don't really like what I do. They don't really like my stuff. And what they'll do is, like, when I put a video out, they'll look through it. Is Phil in this video? And if he's not, then they're very upset. So I think what's going to happen is we're going to weed a lot of people out with this by moving smart guys. We're going to get rid of a lot of these people that we don't want. We don't need these people around us. And we're going to be left with just the Ramborgians, right? And I think it's going to be good. It's going to be good in the end. I think it's a good thing. And smart guys we only do like 3. I think we only do like 2 or 3 a month anyway, as it is. The last 2 months we only did like 3. So it's going to be over there, and I'm going to have a new wrestling show, which is going to be pretty incredible. If you saw that video, if you saw what I was talking about with it, that's the direction I'd like to go. That's what I'd like to do. And I hope you stick around and check that out. So, anything to say about this, John?
I think you've covered most of the bases right there.
Right. I tried my best to.
Well, you just kind of are
explain.
good at summarizing things.
I was just rambling.
Ramble on.
So what? So
But I think if you come, the idea going forward is you come to my channel, what you get every video you see, 100% me, 100% is my blood, sweat, tears, DNA, whatever else you want to call it, semen. I didn't say that.
Wow.
But it's from my brain and a lot from OJ's and whoever else contributes. But it's got my seal of approval on it.
Wow,
And,
I don't even get
that's what it
mentioned.
is.
I'm like fucking chopped liver over here. What the
I
hell?
was just trying to antagonize you, but
No, you.
Yeah, you kind of. You kind of. You like looking at us. You know that, man.
it's a show. We're trying to get reactions out of you.
You just just left me out, man. That's not
Yeah,
right.
I think, like, it's funny. He pokes at me to get you to defend me, and then he pokes at you for me to go get your back. But we got to poke him.
No
Yes.
poking of me.
Yes.
I'm not the Pillsbury Doughboy, okay? I don't get poked.
Yeah.
That's all non-sexual. Okay?
So that's that. See who else is out here.
John, I got an idea for you, man.
What's my idea? Tell me your idea.
No, what's my idea? You know what? I'm not saying nothing anymore.
What's the idea that I'm going to take credit for after you give it
Yeah,
to me?
exactly. You jerk. We should do a stream of WWE.
We can do it.
We don't even have to play. It's just us doing commentary. It's funny.
Yeah. Well, one of the things I was thinking about doing is like I was talking to you about is now that I have XSplit, which is the program we use to do the show and in the live stream and everything. It's so easy to use to direct capture gameplay and stuff. It's something I might consider doing. Maybe like in the new year, doing some gameplay stuff.
You heard it first here on John Rambo Presents the Show. John Rambo will be doing gameplay.
Well, we're all about having a good time and try to do fun, some fun
John
stuff.
will be doing gameplay.
Well, let's not go crazy here. I mean, a little bit because I do play WWE13. So if I'm playing it, I'll stream or something and do that whole thing. Might as well if you're already playing it, So.
Oh man,
we got a lot of stuff going on.
And if I play a game on my Xbox, well, you're playing the same game on your Xbox.
Yeah,
Which
you
never
would show
happens.
up. You would show up on the stream. Like magic.
Yeah.
We played Resident Evil 5. Like the whole
magic.
game. It was cool, but no one saw it. And then I hit my head trying to go to the bathroom. Like to go to the room, not like to. Yeah, never mind.
Yeah. So what do you guys say? Whatever as we wind down here, anything you guys want to speak about? Talk about?
No, put
anything
this
you're
guy
concerned
on.
of?
Put World Law at 8X. He
You
wants
wanna
to
talk to
bitch
Doug?
me.
Doug?
His name is
Oh,
Doug.
Doug.
I want to talk to Doug.
His name is friggin' Doug.
I want to talk to Doug Funny. Because he's a funny guy.
Be nice
in this
to Doug.
freaking-
Doug's a good guy.
This can only end in tears.
Yes, it will.
Doug.
What's up, John?
How are you
OJ?
How you doing?
Howard.
Yo.
See, what's up with that?
What's up with what?
What's up with the hate, the animosity in your voice towards me?
Well, actually, I guess I kind of have animosity towards Rambo too.
What are you talking
Why?
about?
What is going
I was
on?
just.
Business card.
Wait, what?
I still haven't got my business card. You said you would send me a stack of business cards. I still haven't gotten one.
John was supposed to get the PO box,
Hey,
and he hasn't done it.
not again.
And I even sent him a Twitter just to remind him.
All right, John. What's the plan What's the plan? January? By January, after the holidays.
January, I will have. Oh God, I will have more time. Yeah, I'll do it.
All right.
I'm a bad person and really forgetful. You should see all the horrible things I've forgotten to do that.
Doug, we're making a trade. I'm gonna send you cards, and you're gonna send me something.
I got an armband for you and OJ.
All right, so we're gonna do armbands and more armbands for cards.
And I do believe I owe somebody a heart candle.
Who is it? It's him. You owe Doug a candle.
In exchange for the armband.
Okay, we'll make this happen. Don't worry about it.
And also, if you guys do a game show thing, I'll make another armband and send it with it for a prize for a lucky Ramborgia member.
That'd be sweet. That might be like a lot more information about that. Might be when we come back, maybe in January. But
Would you like to receive them?
sure.
What?
I think I can get my video to work.
All right.
Oh my
there you
god, my face is going to be on the internet. This is going to be a horrible, horrible, horrible thing. Hello.
Yo! I
So-
can see clearly now.
So, John, here's the one I made for you.
Ha!
Wow, very
Classic.
nice. Awesome.
Oh, it's the other one. Nice.
Yep. So, and OJ, of course.
Aww. Oh, I got stabbed. I got
You got
stabbed, man.
Rambo is not that abusive, I don't think, right, Howard?
I guess.
Howard's impressed.
Yes, I'm depressed.
And Howard, the reason I want to bitch you out is because I sent you a message on YouTube about a month ago that the game called Natural Selection 2 was coming out, and I would like to for a live stream of that.
Oh, you want to? Oh, what is it? A
Dude.
PC game?
Yeah.
It's a kick butt PC game. What are you talking about? It's the aliens versus Marines, and one guy gets to look over everything, be like a commander and everything, go buy stuff and upgrade people. It's awesome.
Selection, Natural Selection 2.
Yeah.
All right,
It
it
is.
for?
It's pretty cheap. It's under $30. So.
Oh, on
It's a
Steam.
really. Yeah, but it's such a fun game.
Is it an FPS?
It's an FPS and an RTS.
Wow.
RTS for like what? One guy and FPS for everyone else, right?
Yep.
It's
It's a lot like a free-to-play game I used to play before it came out called Tremulous.
also a lot like Natural Selection 1.
Tremulous
It's a
came out.
surprise!
I used to be a Linux-based person, so
I'm so sorry.
it's all right. I switched over to Windows and still have Linux. So
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with dual booting, man.
no, I have two computers.
Ain't nothing wrong with that either.
One's a server though, so I don't use it for much. Minecraft server, website server, which just links to a map of the Minecraft server. So
Nice.
Howard, are you ever gonna play Minecraft?
Oh God, I have it for
He
the
has it.
Xbox.
Because I would be more than willing to jump in on that too, and teach you some stuff, like how to work with all the redstone.
But it's gotta be Xbox though.
Yeah, I have the Xbox version too.
All right. Yeah, we could do that.
I guess
We
I
could
can turn
do
off
that.
my video. Bye,
But you-
people.
What? Oh.
Oh, you just left.
No, I'm still here.
He's here.
Oh,
I just turned off
Oh.
the video.
oh,
Who
okay.
wants to see my terrible face?
Yeah, we could do that. We could do that.
All right. Let's wind it down. Dog, we'll talk to you soon, dude.
Yep.
Have a good holiday and everything. If we don't talk to you before that,
Oh, I'll probably be sick and dying on Christmas.
why is that?
Don't do that.
No, I wasn't sick for birthday or Thanksgiving, so that means I get sick on Christmas.
Just playing the odds.
Yeah, it happens every year, so I'm kind of used to it now.
All right.
Excuse me.
So I'll talk to you guys later.
All right,
Yeah,
buddy.
talk to
Have a
you
good
later.
night, sir.
Later. So that's gonna do it. So as I said earlier, next week that's gonna be our last show of the year, and then we're gonna have a couple weeks off. We'll be back. I don't have a calendar in front of me. We'll be back the first Wednesday of January, I believe. So gonna miss it, man. I
Yeah.
don't want to think about it right now. I'll have to deal with it when the time comes.
Nor do I. So next
So next year we're gonna have to go extra hard, make it really special. do something really good next week, hopefully. Unlike this week.
Hey, hey, what are you
Oh,
talking
this week
about,
was good.
man?
We had Mr.
We had
Howard.
Howard. We had some
Howard.
good guests. I got to see my armband. I forgot about a post office box. All sorts of cool stuff happened
Sorts
today.
of things happened.
Yay.
That's that. Howard, thanks for coming on, man. I appreciate it. Did you have a good time?
Thanks for inviting me. Yes, I did. I always do.
Everybody always likes to see you.
I always like to be on.
Is that true?
Yes, it is. I always enjoy being on this show. These fans are great.
They're good
You know,
people, right?
They're great people,
They're
man.
very good people.
You're a great guy, man.
Oh, yeah?
He is.
Yeah. That's why you have great fans. You guys are great.
I see. They're better than me, though. I think it's the other way around. I think the people are good, therefore I am good.
Really?
Yeah. Well, because if they were all like dicks to me, I'd probably be a much more stressed out guy, and I'd probably be real upset. But everyone's so nice to me, and it's how could I not help but to feel good, about things. So.
Oh, I think my eyes are tearing.
All right, so next week, holiday, spectacle, Christmas, Hanukkah, Jumanji. What is the other ones?
I told you, man.
Kwanzaa.
Chris Mahana Kwanzaa.
All right, that's next week. We're going to do that. Everyone have a good night. Signing off.
Oh,
Yeah.
and everyone in the New York area and who's over 21, buy tickets to the interactive theater experience. Then she fell because it kicks effing butt, and you get to feel like you're in Alice in Wonderland. Please
Oh
continue.
yeah, you never got to talk about that.
No,
We'll talk
I
about it
didn't.
eventually, I'm sure.
I hope so. I'd like to do it sometime.
Well, you'll get to do it. Don't worry, little buddy.
Don't worry, little buddy.
Oh, it's long underwear. All right. So for Howard and John, this is John signing off. Thank you for being a part of John Presents, the best and free and optional, and live
Long
streaming
underwear.
entertainment. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Yes.